Beautiful photography or storytelling. Storytelling creates desire. You're so in tune with your voice. I love that about you. You're amazing. But the marketing today has to do something more. It has to cause them to make a decision. Not scroll, not swipe, but make a decision to either list at a level that will cause it to sell or buy it at a level where they get to enjoy it. That there are 4 things that we look at inside our organization that I want you to look at inside of yours. And the first one you've heard, anticipate. I think, and this is my belief, that all of you, and I know some of you very well, do a phenomenal job of taking care of the client. You know exactly what the client needs, and you know what you need to do. So the twist is, I want you to anticipate what your team members need before they realize they need it. And here's why I'm saying that. Most of you are incredibly successful. But even our team of 7, who every day we list, sell, and close, we still forget some of the basics because we're tired, or we're exhausted, or it's 120 degrees, which it was a few days ago. They call it a dry heat. I call it an oven. I live in an oven. The team members have to remember to take things off their plate of the leaders they serve before the leader realizes the plate is full. But anticipate. And then the other thing I wrote down is you've got to solve it before it becomes a problem. The third thing is communicate before your customers wander. You know this, serve before it's expected. And what do we often think about first as to why something hasn't sold? Price. There are 6 other reasons. I want you to write these down because every Monday we look at all of our inventory and we find the 3 that we're going to diagnose and take them through the 7 diagnostics of the market. These are the 7 vital signs. Number 1, price. Number 2, big one, exposure. Exposure is huge. Now, the exposure might mean it's on Zillow, Redfin, Home, whatever. It might mean that it can't be exposed because it's rented. Exposure is number 1. Number 2, buyer audience. Buyer audience. Now in my market, a lot of our high net worth individuals are not in the desert. It might be the wrong time to have that property on the market when the buyer audience isn't there. Next, presentation. I think there's huge room for improvement on how this market presents inventory online. Next, story. Every property is a story. I invested in a company called Homestalgia, and that's basically a storytelling company. It's not something you can buy. We're still just doing the back end, but basically it's going to become a product where agents can tell a story, kind of like Ancestry meets Zillow. And people can go and they can learn about like who owns these properties and why do they have shower curtains and how did that happen. Next up is condition. You all know condition. And you all know that at this price the condition matches, but at this price the condition's off. But some clients need to know that it's not the price, it's the condition that doesn't match the price. The next thing I wrote down is the experience, which they walked out of the house realizing that was not the home they were going to buy because the flaw of the presentation pointed out the flaws on everything wrong on that house. And she sends me a text, sweetheart. She says, was it the floor plan we didn't like? Oh my gosh, no. I said, no, it wasn't the floor plan. Was it the floor plan? Oh, well, what was it? Was it the carpeting? Wasn't the carpeting. We say that, bless her heart.